Good morning, Aiken High. I'm Monte Curry.
And I'm Michaela Tucker.
This week on the AHS News, we'll be focusing on the new lacrosse team, the NJ program, and job shadowing.
Live from the Hive, this is AHS News.
A new addition to our spring sports, lacrosse, has gained a lot of attention.
Here's an inside look on the new lacrosse team.
Over the week, we have focused on the new lacrosse team formed here at Aiken High. We looked at what the upcoming season has to offer for Aiken High and its new team.
We start same time as spring, so the difference is they start their games 2 weeks early. So they actually start the first home games the week of February 21st.
Lacrosse players were asked when their first game begins.
It starts this upcoming Wednesday. We have a home scrimmage against Lexington.
We asked how the lacrosse team was formed here at Aiken High.
Mostly me. It's just a fun game. I think it's awesome to watch. I think it's awesome to participate in. And it's just something that I wanted to add. Really any sport that the high school league offers, for us to be competitive is what I want to add, just to be more competitive with everybody else.
We asked players how they felt lacrosse would positively affect Aiken High.
How I feel like it's going to make girls get into sports a little bit. I mean, we have a lot of people that have never done sports in their lives and are actually doing sports and they're liking it. And it's kind of like, I guess it makes them competitive and more confident.
We further asked if lacrosse would benefit students interested in the sport.
Absolutely. I think it's just more opportunities that give our students more opportunities to do stuff. Kind of the goal is everybody in the school doesn't really go home after school. They kind of stay here because they have something going on.
This has been Jose Altamirano, AHS News.
The NJROTC program is very important at Aiken High.
Here's a look into the program and what it's about.
The NJROTC program has been an important tradition at Aiken High for many years. The program teaches kids many skills that they can apply to their life during and after high school.
The NJ program, I would say, is about unity and how you would come together. It also helps you gain leadership in life and also college benefits that you can further on in college.
Lieutenant Mariano, who has helped teach in the NJROTC program for years, believes kids can benefit from taking the class.
Kids can get a sense of discipline, a sense of belonging. I think the biggest thing that cadets come away from NJ with is a sense of family that they don't realize that they're going to have when they're coming in. They leave and most feel like they've been a part of and are a part of a new family.
First Sergeant Johnson is also a leader of the NJROTC program at Aiken High. He agrees that those who participate in the NJROTC program will learn key values that will benefit them in life after high school.
Several things, but some of the key things that they gain, I think, from being in the program is an opportunity to learn about themselves, opportunity to practice leadership, learn some self-discipline, and self-confidence. For students that decide to stay in the program for 4 years, besides the self-confidence, the leadership, if they decide to join the military, they get essentially, instead of going in as an E1, for example, they're an E3, which means they make more money, and they get promotion advancements ahead of their peers.
Lieutenant Mariano has enjoyed leading the program alongside First Sergeant Johnson for the past 6 years.
He's been absolutely great. Picks up all the slack that for stuff that I can't do, usually getting stuff done before I even ask him to.
There are a few events coming up for the NJROTC, such as the annual military ball and their trip to Paris Island.
One event that is coming up is the military ball this weekend on Saturday, and further on in the months of March or April, we have Paris Island, which is coming up.
Trip to Paris Island is a very fun and valuable tradition for the NJROTC program.
We have a scheduled trip to Paris Island, which is Marine Corps boot camp. We plan to take the students, and we also have a trip planned to Patriots Point, where they get to stay on the ship overnight.
Some of Lieutenant Marino's favorite memories are from the Paris Island trip with First Sergeant Johnson.
Probably every time we go to Paris Island and working back and forth with him, with cadets, going through obstacles and going through different challenges there.
While NJROTC can be a fun and exciting program, there are also many challenges students face with the strict rules and regulations regarding their uniform and how they present themselves.
For some, it's probably the hairstyle requirements, uniform regulations for them, and there's complaints sometimes about the shoes not fitting just right. That's probably the two biggest adjustments. Most students that come here, they enjoying the program. They kind of know what they're getting into.
Overall, the NJROTC program is essentially to Aiken High and First Sergeant Johnson, who enjoys being a leader of such an important program.
My favorite thing about working the job is it gives me the chance to hopefully have a positive impact on young folks as it pertains to their future.
This has been Kelly of AHS News.
Aiken High's official Job Shadow Day was February 2nd, and many students took the day to gain valuable experiences in the profession that they are interested in.
Job Shadow Day is beneficial as it allows students to learn in a real-life setting and guide them towards their future.
National Job Shadow Day was February 2nd this year, and many of Aiken High's students participated.
His name is Orion Jeter. He is the Director of Development and Transition at the Aiken Community Medical Clinic. He's also the Program Director of RISE, which is one of their partners.
I job shadowed Dr. John Hurd. He's a veterinarian.
Students take this excused absence to learn more about a career they are interested in and gain first-hand experience.
The most important thing I learned is that you need to be precise and accurate when you're measuring out medicines or performing surgery, because any slight mistake could make a big difference.
Job shadowing gives you a chance to not just read about a job or to hear about it or see it on TV, but to actually give you a chance to be out there with someone who does that job so that you can see hands-on. A lot of times we have students that get out into college and then in beyond college thinking, this is what I'm going to do, and then they get on the job and it's not what they expected. So this gives you a chance to see where the rubber meets the road.
Job shadowing can be done outside of school days or on other days in the year, not just on National Job Shadow Day.
Just if you did not shadow, please take advantage. All of our students, from the time you're in 9th grade through your senior year, you get 2 excused absences every year to job shadow. So that means over the course of your high school time, you can get out there and try on lots of different hats. So even though National Job Shadow Day was a one-day event, you can do this throughout your high school career. So come see me and we'll get you set up.
They get experience with real world people, and they get to see how it's actually done. Not just hear about it and learn material in school, but they can see how it's applied.
Job shadowing is a good preparation for life after high school, as it narrows down your interests and helps you decide which career best suits you.
I feel like if you're interested in a career and then you job shadow, that can make you more sure of it. So you could take classes here at Aiken High that support your interests, such as FFA classes for animal sciences.
Well, now you have an idea of the end goal, so you know how to work when you're climbing up that ladder.
Even if you're not sure what specific things you want to do after high school, you can still job shadow and use that experience to help better guide you to your future career path.
It definitely assured me that I'm interested in that career path.
I had success story from a student that was at one of our health clinics in the area, and they actually sent pictures and said that she did so well that they would like to help get her on there as an eventual job.
This has been Libby Hurd with AHS News.
I want to be a pediatric nurse or a sped teacher. Well, as of right now, I'm looking into going to law school and becoming a lawyer.
After high school, I want to attend a 4-year college, and then I plan to either be an English teacher or go into marketing. I haven't really thought about it, but I knew I do want to continue playing softball.
Welcome to Winter Olympics in the South.
First event, figure skating.
Snow day!
That concludes our Southern Winter Olympics. Now for this week's announcements.
Would you like to help raise awareness and money for suicide prevention?
If so, you may be interested in joining Aiken High's Suicide Prevention Club. For more information, look for one of the posters located throughout the hallways or see Miss Taylor in room C259.
Miss Lundeen is looking for seniors to join senior executive. You must be able to meet during ILT on Fridays.
Please visit Miss Lundeen in C250 or email her. You have the chance to plan all of the senior events for the class of 2022.
That's all this week for AHS News.
Thanks for watching and go Hornets!